So I woke up from this dream after I took a little nap. It was seemingly like intense, but I think because I'm so used to the so-called, and it's either because I'm so used to the so-called intense dreams, um, there wasn't a lot of edge on it. Or again, it's just not meant to be taken as something so intense or whatever. Like the there's no power or whatever behind it. Bear with me for a few. I got something I gotta do. So, I know there's a lot of noise in the background. But yeah. Alright. Oh, Lord. I'm feeling like going out here and getting this thing, but at the same time, it's getting later. Oh, Lord. If I don't make it in there, then I'm gonna probably get in there tomorrow maybe. And anyway, so woke up from that dream and rearranged some stuff. But yeah, woke up from that dream, and in the dream I had somebody in there definitely pulling out a gun and shooting somebody, and was targeting or wanting me, but they got somebody else. But oh Lord, even sometimes I'm like this stuff or just doing the little things that I'm trying to do around the house got me out of breath. But yeah, the person was in the dream saying, "The power of God mute you. The power of God mute you," and pointing at me with the right hand because I was speaking some truth about what happened about something, and they wanted me to shut up about it, and I was like, nah. I just kept on talking or whatever. I mean, because evidently whatever power they was trying to use, it wasn't working. And to me, of course, it looks like witchcraft, but I don't know. I mean, I probably should know, but I just, I don't be trying to use witchcraft on nobody, so. But, but it was trying to mimic, it was using the label, the title God. So, so trying to mimic something regarding God. So, that just reminds me how, 2 days, well, I guess was it December the 1st when I got that text message through saying that my utility bill will be paid. And again, this is the same utility bill. See, just one like how is stuff so connected or whatever. But yeah, it's the same utility bill that that person that was in my dream today. Um, they took. Um, and I had told this person in the text message, I was like, it's just basically time out for people having a form of godliness and denying his power. And so the fact that the power of God meets you, the power of God meets you, coming up in my dreams, that's just so. Of course, people call it coincidental, but it was something that I did deem like almost coincidental. Uh, It was something I can't even remember. See, that's how much is not coincidental, or that it just doesn't matter whether it so-called was or wasn't. But anyway, that's what I get from it. That's what I feel. And I was telling a little girl in the dream to get down, and it was, had my daughter's name, but not it, but she had my daughter's name, but it didn't look like my daughter. And she had on like looked like a wedding dress, or like something like a church dress, or could be considered a pink dress, like one of them old school church dresses or whatever. Boy, it's funny because we really used to wear them things with them little patent leather white shoes with the strap, or them, and then them little socks, a little tutu ballerina thing around. So that's what she had on. I was telling the little girl to get down because I was running in another direction to another room. I was like, get down, get down. Kept calling the name, but it wasn't. Like I said, it wasn't my. It didn't appear to be my daughter. Anyhow, um, so yeah, that was going on. Like I said, seemingly intense. Just remind me of that because of the I used pretty much the same similar phrase the other day. Well, it wasn't a phrase, I used the word where it said having the form of godliness but denying his power. And I guess I say that to say because I believe in God's power. I don't doubt his power, his capabilities, his abilities, and and there's some things that I probably haven't even experienced because he's just that big. But I don't even want to say probably. I'm sure I haven't as far as what he can do. But the guy was fumbling in his dream to get it out, but he was still determined, and he had this peculiar haircut. It almost looked like one of them, almost like a Boosie fade type. And I don't know, the Boosie fade to me just means you some kind of baby daddy, got all these kids everywhere, and don't really, it's not that he don't take care of them, or at least he seemingly take care of his kids by appearances, but yeah, all that. Just keep seeing the Boosie theme come up here lately. So, yeah, that's that. I ate some decent food today. Last night I ordered some spaghetti. It was so nasty. Like, it was just so many noodles and not enough meat, of course. It's just the noodles to meat ratio is just not good. And, yeah. And then they gave me some bread that was just, don't do that. And I just didn't eat it. I tried to eat around the noodles and eat the meat. I tried to put ranch dressing on it. I knew nothing would work. So I just left it alone. I'm still trying to debate with myself and within myself. Am I going out here and getting this thing? No, I'd probably go out here and let the water out. I just want to do a video right now while I'm in the house because I don't want to be talking when I go out there because I don't know when they pull up and I'm just not in the mood for none of it, you know. And, the dream had something to do with, they was in it. The dream was all over the place too. Something else about me trying to either get lessons or whatever from a stripper or an exotic dancer or something like that. And she put on her outfit, and It was like a shorts, one piece bodysuit, and it was velvet. And then she had on these shoes that they didn't match. They was a whole different color, like a almost neon blue type of patent leather stripper heel. Or sure, some of these stripper heels and church heels can be the same. Could be a church heel or a party heel or something like that. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, I don't know what that got to do with anything. I don't know if it was just the food that I ate. I don't know. It was one of the dreams where somebody was trying to shut me up. And I could almost feel it or whatever. And I just would not shut up. I didn't care. Because I was just like, this need to be said and heard and all that. And the person in the dream was being nonchalant, like, yeah, I know I said that, and I know this happened, and I know such and such was recorded, but hey, and it's almost like that's how the cookie crumbles. Okay, well, this is how the cookie crumbles then. And I don't know, I just, if I put too much into it, it's energy draining because it's like, I'm tired of having dreams like that, certain stuff like that. One thing I did think about earlier is, how a certain person doesn't, at least, uh, maybe they appear in my dream subtly, but they don't come in my dream, just outright blatant or whatever, like they used to. And I'm good on it. And then there was another person in my dream, the so-called throwback. I don't want to call him enemy, but I don't want to not. Um, the one who tried to bully me back in the day. And in the dream, she was trying to hug a child that was with me, like a boy with some locks in his hair, but I don't know. Or either, I don't know, it was so, I can't really remember, because this happened too before that so seemingly intense dream. And I just be like, Lord, and I think I seen myself either want to go over and hug the person too, or either try to, or something like that. Anyway, the man pulled the gun out of his right pocket. He used his right hand to try to shut me up. Um, and that was it. And then in the dream, somebody else got, like I already said, somebody else got shot. And I seen blood spatter and stuff like that. So, with whatever is going on, has been going on, I just be tired of like that warfare type of stuff and that all that. But I'm gonna tell you one thing I don't really get tired of in real life is, and not to say my dream life ain't real life too, cause baby, it might as well be. But I don't be getting tired in real life of standing up and speaking up for myself, and of course my children is considered my loved ones, and my household and stuff like that. And I don't get tired of speaking about what happened, and what I'm saying, I just don't. I just letting people know what happened, and yeah, definitely trying to get help and all of that. But and in the dream he had on one of them like lumberjack coats. He be wearing it now, but I think it might have looked a little different in the dream. But when I tell you, I don't even want him to be the topic of my, definitely not my dreams, because I can care less. He is definitely not the man of my dreams. um, I just simply thought he was a nice older man. Tough boy was our food, and so yeah, it's just something. Just thank God for peace. I was gonna say when I have it, but the peace that I do have, I thank God that this sun is shining and beaming. It really do. I'm gonna get up and go. At least step out there, see what's going on. I don't know if I'm gonna get in there today though. Um, Storms coming up this week. I think every day this week, or some type of rain. And yeah, this will be the day that I was being released from that. Well, it wasn't in the daytime. They ain't let me out till nighttime, but I was being released from that jail last year. This is the exact day. I was coming home. What's today? Today is Saturday. Yeah. So yep, it was last year. It was Friday. I was coming home, and I thought I was gonna come home to my of course my daughter was gonna turn 13, thought I was gonna see her. Didn't know that, they were gonna keep my child away from me um, for that long. Yet the fact that she's 13, you get to make some type of decision. And so what got to me is that, you know, you don't have common sense to know, like, my mom ain't gonna be up in there. She gonna get out, and I want to know what's going on with her and this, that, and the third. It just, I don't know. Like, adults or whoever can really convince children of something. It said, well, with material stuff, and of course with things that the child feels like benefits them. And so anyway, I don't really know what too much to say about this. Like, I really am feeling convicted in some ways about talking about this. But anyway, she wasn't there. My boys was there waiting on me. Um, it makes me disappointed, but I'm not angry, especially because I do remember what was happening in the days before all that stuff took place last year. And whether it was God just preparing or allowing us to prepare to have that unusual, it wasn't usual to us type of distance separation, should I say. And yeah, so, and it happened. And but I just feel disappointed because, yeah, of course the adults didn't encourage her. I ain't even gonna say the adults, but her dad didn't encourage her to um reach me. He was too busy checking with one of my so-called family members to see was I out or anything like that. It's none of your business. If my thing is you got your child, what are you checking and double checking regarding me for? If it's about her, that's the problem. And yeah, you just want to know, and what I'm saying, try to have something, either have something, not even either, but have something over my head and try to taunt me and stuff like that, and all that crazy, what I'm saying, that's crazy. The same crazy and all this that they supposed to be calling me, especially his mama. But he walked around telling people that too, and it's not forgotten that he tried to speak that on my name and stuff like that. So anyways, yeah, he was doing that. And then when I said, "Where's my child?" all I got on the phone was like, I do not fool with you. Where's my child? I'm gonna have a call you, and then tried to hurry up and hang up. Just wanted to, what I'm saying, get something started with me, and that's why I feel like, why was she even communicating with him? That's not your place. It's either have y'all been talking this whole time, or no, I mean, don't you find it strange that he saying that? And so yeah, but yeah, anyway, it's definitely no coincidence that he called while I was still sitting in her car, so I can see him calling. And she had the type of phone where the number and stuff show up, on the dashboard or on the radio or whatever. Or she had that and had her phone connected to that stuff. And so, yep, seeing what I needed to see. I definitely stopped talking to her when it came to that because I don't want to play them type of games. It's no need. That's like I told the so-called, the woman that gave birth to me. And like, what are you having a conversation with him for? Why do y'all keep on having these conversations? It doesn't even need to be. It doesn't need to be about me. It don't even need to be about my child. When it need to be saying, take that to her, or I'm not in that. But they be getting in there, and you know what I'm saying, they get messy. Sometimes I be thinking they mean well or whatever, because I understand family love supposed to love you and feel and have those feelings for you. I'm like, want to help you, but when you grown and you the one laid down and this, that, and the third, I don't really feel like they need to do that. And so I don't care what it is. I don't really care how bad it get. Mm-mm. I definitely took my so-called siblings, baby daddy or whatever, off my friends list and stuff. Like, that person don't have no way to contact me. I don't have their number. My number been changed, and I ain't changed back. But so yeah, what are you talking? What are y'all having a conversation for? And so that's the part that I don't like. and I don't care for her. And it may never come out what was said and all this, and you know what I'm saying, and how they relate to each other and all that or whatever. But the only way I feel y'all relate to me is by speaking. I mean, relate to each other is by speaking on my name. Because other than that, y'all don't even. Y'all shouldn't even be that comfortable with each other. Period. So I definitely ain't said nothing else to her since then. What else was it? Um, I don't like that. I don't care for that. Like, I don't even care for him trying to. It ain't even that he cares. It's just that he think he gonna control me and run me. And even with the whole keeping my daughter away from me, you think you run stuff and you think you gonna. My life is submitted to you, and it's absolutely not. The devil is a lie. You could have felt like that at one point in time. Maybe even believed like that, but no. You need to get your facts straight. Get the truth of the matter. So yeah, so I was feeling some type of way because it's like, why wouldn't your daughter be ready to see you and come? You know what I'm saying? That's why I was like, Dad, what did I do to her? And she just was like, I feel like you did something to me. Well, honey, if you feel like I did something to you, then you just wait until it come up on you what you feel like your dad did or didn't do or whatever. But anyway, because that one is probably going to be heavier. But yeah, so um, with that, again, when I say that, I'm not in competition with him. Like, oh, she needs to feel like it's worse, but it is what it is. I'm gonna just leave it at that. Um, um. So yeah. So of course her birthday is in like, well, not like, but that's because I got enough kids that I have to keep up with. But yeah, her birthday is in 3 days. She'll be 14, which is awesome. Um, I don't know what's going on with her. Still haven't talked to her. I last seen some picture on Instagram that was changed up, and it was showing her face, and that was fine. But it was how she had her hair and all this other stuff that was going on. That I was like, mm-mm. And to me, it's like trying to turn my daughter into a little, either like a girlfriend that he never had, or maybe have had once before but lost, or either his mom. And I'm just, so I can't. I don't care for that. I want her to be her, not that other stuff, and not being molded into it. Because I think it's sick for him to try to mold my daughter into anything regarding his mom. Because I mean, bottom line, we didn't do it right, and so it's not gonna be that ideal. Oh, the child takes after this, the child takes after this person, this person. It's like, no, I gave my child to God. My child was definitely created in His likeness and in His image, and my child needs to be trying to conform to the image of God, and so. And definitely, I think modesty needs to be up in there and a lot of stuff. But honey, they have worked as a team to keep my daughter away from me, and um, that's all I can really say about that. I just leave it at that. Um, it does seem like when you train your child that they would just automatically know. Let me choose what's right. But the Bible talks about you train up a child in the way they should go, and when they're old, they will not depart from it. But also, if they do stray, they will come back to it and stuff like that. But so I don't even want to say we shall see. I just say, Lord, I trust you, and I leave it at that. I love my child. It did make me feel disappointed, and it got to the point where I almost felt like anger, like, why wasn't you even anxious to call me? This is somebody who's been raising you all these years, and just like that, within a few seconds, a few days, you can switch up. So, and then that make you feel like you never really was for me at all. But like I said, it was things before that happened, even the 2 years prior to, where she was making little comments or doing little stuff, or even more, but making little that. I mean, it definitely showed me that she was different. You know what I'm saying? She's an individual type different, but it was a different that was disagreeable to me, and I was like, mm-mm. But to me, it wasn't nothing major to the point where I'm gonna be like, oh no, I don't know where you came from. That ain't my child. Because the thing is, I knew where she came from, so I pretty much knew where she got some of that stuff from. And of course, with that said, I got to take responsibility for that. except that I was also like led in that direction and whatever, and pulled too. But that's another topic for another day. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Um, I'm good though. I'm gonna continue to focus on my household, my children that's in the house, and keep on striving and praying that more financial blessings, things to cover, whether it's bills or just whatever, that God continue to make a way, abundant way. I feel like I've been at a place of almost abundance before, but then it's like it gets snatched away, or it's like it's a mirage that it looked like it was there, but it wasn't really, or something like that. And that's why I spoke out this time. It's like I don't want the counterfeit. I don't want the counterfeit stuff, blessings, people. Definitely the people around me. The priority is I don't want counterfeit people around me that's got these other agendas and stuff like that. And then the other stuff, you know what I'm saying? I rather have genuine, authentic stuff that's lasting and stuff like that. That really I can utilize. But anyway, I'm off here for now. Might try to go let this water out or something.